Hello, and I've been waiting for you. Welcome to our COP service. It's COP Saturday night, family musical night tonight. And we're going to be enjoying that in a little while. But before we head that direction, let's read Psalm 91. He who dwells in the shelter of the Most High will abide in the shadow of the Almighty. I will say to the Lord, my refuge and my fortress, my God, in whom I trust. For he will deliver you from the snare of the fowler and from the deadly pestilence. He will cover you with his pinions, and under his wings you will find refuge. His faithfulness is a shield and buckler. You will not fear the terror of the night, nor the arrow that flies by day, nor the pestilence that stalks in darkness, nor the destruction that wastes at noonday. 1,000 may fall at your side, 10,000 at your right hand, but it will not come near you. You will only look with your eyes and see the recompense of the wicked. Because you have made the Lord your dwelling place, the Most High, who is my refuge, no evil shall be allowed to befall you, no plague come near your tent. For he will command his angels concerning you to guard you in all your ways. On their hands they will bear you up, lest you strike your foot against a stone. You will tread on the lion and the adder, the young lion and the serpent you will trample underfoot. Because he holds fast to me in love, I will deliver him. I will protect him because he knows my name. When he calls to me, I will answer him. I will be with him in trouble. I will rescue him and honor him. With long life, I will satisfy him and show him my salvation. Let's go and worship the Lord together.
still standing. And there's nothing we desire, Lord God, but you. Your presence alone, Lord God. All we want is you, Jesus. Just come and fill us up tonight, Lord. Come and fill us, how lovely is your dwelling place, oh Lord.
Amen. We would rather be in the house of the Lord than a whole lot of anywhere else, wouldn't we? Well, a few years ago, I was reading in my devotions in the book of Deuteronomy, and there's a passage there where if somebody didn't want to go along with what God was saying, one of his sandals would be removed, just one. And then from that point on, his family or his house will be known as the house of the unsandaled. And so that actually got me thinking, like, whoa, what if in today's world, what if that happened to us? Like, if you sinned, God would make your skin turn green or polka dotted or something, and the whole world would know, oh, she messed up. What did she do? It's a stigma. And that got me thinking about stigmas. There are so many stigmas that people live with in our society: rich, poor, educated, uneducated, urban, rural, racial. There's just so many stigmas, male, female, that people live with. And it just doesn't matter who you are or what kind of life you're living. There is only one way to get saved, and that is through the name of our Lord Jesus Christ. There is salvation in no other name than Jesus, and we all have to come the same way. We all have to have a life-giving relationship with Jesus through him, through faith in him. And so tonight we're going to watch The Unsandaled One. And when it's over, if you have somebody in your house who doesn't know the Lord, why don't you talk with him? And let's have a beautiful evening of salvation in our houses, in our homes. But right now, let's turn our attention to The Unsandaled One.
Oh, sa letra N, Vísperas 24.
Please, God, please. Let Daddy come home in time for Christmas. Please.
Oliver, anak, why will you ask such a thing? Don't get your hopes up. Life is what it is. We just have to make the best of it, okay?
Hey!
Oh, Tommy, look at me, Tommy, look at me.
What?
Please, God, please. Let Daddy come home in time for Christmas. Oh, so sweet. Don't you know people like you don't get answers to prayers?
I don't think he hears prayers from those want you people. Why would he?
And why don't you two go back to your Tushu fancy village of yours where you belong? What did my son ever do to you? Leave him alone.
What he did. No, it's not what he does, it's what he is.
Yes. And you're not like us. You want you people. You're not like us at all. You are the people who have won you all. You are the people who are not like us. Not like us. Not like us. We don't trust people who have won you all. We don't trust people who are not like us. Not like us. Not like us. Not like us. You are the people who have won you all. You are the people who are not like us. Not like us. Not like us. We don't trust people who have won you all. We don't trust people are different from me. I feel no obligation to see anything good in the soul. Nothing to do to tell you the truth matters to me in the least. You are the people who have what you are. You are the people who are not like us. Not like us. Not like us. We are people, you are people. 5 fingers on each hand. 2 ears, 1 nose, 2 feet, 10 toes. But you are different, so we don't like you. Yeah, look at you. You are the people who have what you are. You are the people who are not like us. Not like us. Not like us. People are different from no obligation to say anything good if there's people are different from people are different from people are different from me. Come on, guys, let's go.
Ew.
Yuck.
Never mind them! Imperialistic barbarian two-shoot bandits! Come, my friends, life goes on. Step right up and look at my new collection of shoes. Finer shoes you've never seen anywhere. Hold that shoe up higher. Let them see it. Look at the colors. Oh, you'll be the envy of all your neighbors.
Yan. Oh, sa letra I. Simbang gabi, 16. Hey! Try your luck at the tables tonight. You never know what fate will bring you. It could be your lucky day. Come on, everyone. Welcome. Double your money in one easy game. Ano taya mo? 7.28.
You buy me a drink, and I will say a prayer for you. You show me how charitable your heart can be.
Mommy, I don't like it here. In the Chushu village, they always have enough to eat. Why don't we live there?
Hush, Stan. It doesn't work that way for the likes of us. You see this?
Oh, letrang O, palakol.
This is our lot in life. My parents were born in this village. I was born in this village. And you were born in this village. It's just the way it is. Life will always be this way. Life will always be this way. From my birth to the grave, nothing changes. I can see any reason to believe.
My dad was born in poverty, so that's the way my life will be. It must be someone's fault that we were born to live in shame. I dream.
Oh, we
Life will always be this way, from my birth to the grave. Nothing changes, I can see any reason to believe. My dad was born in poverty, so that's the way my life will be. It must be someone's fault that we were born to live in shame. I dream, oh how I long. I have hopes and fears and plans, but life goes on. So now, for right or wrong, as my daddy often used to say, life will always be this way. I dream,
Lord is my shepherd.
oh how I long.
I shall not want.
I have hopes and fears and plans, but life goes on.
Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life.
For right or wrong, as my daddy often used to say, life will always be this way.
My life won't always be this way.
I wouldn't be looking for your old man to come home anytime soon, young Oliver. He got caught stealing. He did.
Yeah.
No, my daddy wouldn't steal.
Hey, 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 hey. Hey. Yes, she did. He stole a kilo of rice from those goody-goody two-shoot store. He said he wanted to bring it home just to feed your little mouth.
Papa! So it's Oliver's own fault he doesn't have a dad? He doesn't have a dad. He doesn't have
Shut your mouth, yeah? I'd sell you to one of those two-shoot gentlemen if they are rich enough.
We're rolling in poverty. They're rolling in riches. They're sleeping in mansions. We're sleeping in ditches. Will there ever come a day they hear our cries and see our faces? Till then we will say, the grass is greener on the other side. Life looks cleaner where we reside. People over there are rolling in riches. Money grows on trees, and we know the truth is the grass is always greener on the other side.
So get me to the Tushu village.
Oh, New York will be just fine.
Get me to London.
Oh, or better Dubai. The grass is always greener on the other side.
The grass is always greener, so much greener. The grass is always greener on the other side.
We don't have grass in Wanshu Village.
It's just an expression, dear.
But what does it mean?
It means they're just a bunch of dreamers.
So get me to the Tushu village.
Oh, New York will be just fine.
Get me to London.
Or better Dubai. The grass is always greener on the other side.
The grass is always greener, so much greener. The grass is always greener on the other side.
I hear people get beaten by their bosses.
Or rented out to others in slavery.
That only happens to other people.
It will never happen to me.
The grass is greener on the other side. Life looks greener where we reside. People over there are rolling in riches. Money grows in trees and we know the truth is the grass is always greener on the other side.
So get me to the Tushu village.
Oh, New York will be just fine.
Get me to London.
Or better Dubai. The grass is always greener on the other side.
The grass is always greener, so much greener. The grass is always greener on the other side.
Tim, you get in here right at this instant.
Mom.
And where did you get so dirty?
Mom.
No, take that dirty jacket off before you step foot in this house and wipe your feet on the mat. What do you think this is?
Timmy got in a fight. I saw it like over the wall. It's those one shoe people.
Is that true, son? Were you over there in that forsaken village again? You know you're not supposed to be over there.
But what would you accomplish by being over there? They're not like us.
I know, they're not like us. I mean, that one bare foot sticking out for the whole world to see? Ew.
That is so gross. I mean, they might have diseases between their toes. So ew.
Now,
So ew.
don't get overly judgmental. They cannot help themselves, you know. They are the unsandaled ones.
I always hear people talking about the unsandaled ones. But what does it mean anyway?
Well, the living one has laid out the way we should live. He has rules and laws that must be obeyed.
I always obey the laws of the living one.
Good girl.
always be not living one, but Mom.
In Deuteronomy 25, we have a story of someone who refused to live the way the living one wanted. In those days, if a man's brother died, he was responsible to marry his sister-in-law and raise up a child to carry on his brother's name. Now, that's what the living one said. But if he didn't to do things that way, if he wanted to do things his own way, well, the living one will remove, or his sister-in-law will remove one of his sandals and spit in his face.
Ew.
From that
Right.
time on, his family would be known as the family of the unsandaled.
And up to this day, people who don't want to follow the rules of the living one are destined to go in one true village.
That's why our people live better lives. We always have enough clothes, always have enough food, and jobs and homes to live in.
So you're saying we're better than them, right, Mom?
Well, I don't put it that way, Timmy boy. You know, we're not perfect. Even your dad and me.
I'm not.
We may not be perfect, but we're the best there is.
Yeah.
Keeping the rules and doing good. We're good, we're religious, and we always
go to church. We play bingo every Tuesday.
And we fast until it hurts.
We live by the rules. Just look at us, we're proof that it's good to know we're good.
We're spectacularly, fabulously good.
Oh yes, we're good.
We're uncommonly and positively good.
Oh yes.
We're wise in our own eyes, and we humbly recognize that our family has achieved more than people can believe. Though we flatter ourselves, we will stand up and tell that we're incredibly, astonishingly good. We've got righteousness down, we pray fervently and loud. We're offended by the lawless, and our giving makes us proud. We live by the rules. Just look at us, we're proof that it's good to know we're good. We're spectacularly, fabulously good.
Oh yes, we're good.
We're uncommonly and positively good. We're wise in our own eyes, and we humbly recognize that our family has achieved more than people can believe. Though we flatter ourselves, we will stand up and tell that we're incredibly, astonishingly good. We might be messy inside, but as far as others see, our lives are pure perfection. We're a model family. We're spectacularly, fabulously good. We're uncommonly and positively good. We're wise in our own eyes, and we humbly recognize that our family has achieved more than people can believe. Though we flatter ourselves, we will stand up and tell that we're incredibly, astonishingly good.
Oh yes, very good.
One shoe, two shoe, age old story. Review. One shoe, two shoe, all my lifetime. Shoe. what we'll do. One shoe, two shoe, 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 one shoe, two shoe.
Mom, Tommy and I are going to a movie, okay? Back in a few hours. Bye-bye.
Hey, I want to come. Please take me to, what movie are we going to see anyway?
You are not going to see anything. It's just for me and my friends. So,
But she asked a good question, Tim. Come here. What movie are you and Tommy going to see?
oh, loving a one-shoe girl.
What did you say? Did I hear you say you're going to watch that rated O movie? Loving a one-shoe girl? 10! We raise you better than that!
Mom, it's just a movie. It's entertainment. It's not even real life.
Rated O, as in, oh my. I would never see that movie.
I would never see that
As
movie.
in, never.
Sorry. But mom, it's just a movie. We'll just go see the movie. We go home. We go to school tomorrow. Mom, what's the big deal?
Well, the big deal is your mom said no. When your mom said no, it became a rule.
But dad,
And in this house, we always follow the rules.
Yeah.
Proverbs
Dad,
13:18 teaches us that if we ignore discipline, our lives will come into one true shame. You like that?
no.
Timothy Trevor Terrible!
Uh-oh.
If you're going to watch that movie, I will take one of your shoes.
That is
Mom?
so ew. Ew.
Mom, you wouldn't.
I will.
I would lose my position in the varsity team. No one would speak to me. No one would speak to you guys. We would be outcasts. Oh. Okay, Mom. Mom, we'll just be outside. We will just be hanging out. Better?
Better.
Thank you. I love you so much.
Yo, my man, how are you?
Hey.
Yeah. Whoa. Wait, bar. Whoa. Those one-shoe people sure are poor. Yuck. Oh, wait, hey.
Yeah, they spend all their money on those outrageous shoes they wear.
Yuck.
Ew.
Oh, that and drinking. Oh. Ever notice how one-shoe people drink way more than anyone else? You know, it's like the poorer you are, the more you think drinking is the answer to everything.
Oh, come on. I know some two-shoe people who drink too.
Really? Oh! Come on. Look at them. It's early, but they're drunk. Yeah.
Guys, and
what?
they're gambling.
Yo,
It's like they have nothing
why?
better to do than throw all their money away on it says they
Wait,
could be the next
wait,
big
wait,
winner.
Whoa, guys, look.
What?
Oh. What's that game they're playing?
What?
Is that fighting? Is that Dopa?
Dopa?
Depends on
Ew.
Dopa.
Ew.
Yeah, what? Look, there.
Wait,
Dopa.
let me see.
What? There.
Wait, yeah, it's Dopa. Well, there are rules against that, right?
Yeah.
No wonder they stay so poor.
Oh,
What?
look at that!
What?
What? Wait.
That girl just sold herself to
Oh,
the
yeah.
highest bidder. Disgusting!
Gambling, drinking, witchcraft, prostitution. It's really all true. Those people refuse to live the way the living one wants us to. There'll always be one shoe people.
One shoe,
One shoe.
always be one shoe.
Just live right, just live right, just live right, live right, live right. Just live right, just live right, just live right, live right, live right. Just live right, just live right, just live right, live right, live right. Just live right, just live right, just live right, live right, live right. Yeah. People live for pleasure, doing what they want, don't want no pressure to mess with their heads, giving themselves over to powerful delusions, never staying sober, just lying on the beds. They don't know that poverty, the worst is the ruin, sticks in like a robbery, cause of what they're doing, choosing ours as properly, guided by the good book. Life is no lottery, every step costs, so just live right, just live right. Just live right, live right, live right. Just live right, just live right, just live right, live right, live right. Why don't just you live right? Just live right, just live right, live right, live right. Come on, just live right, just live right, just live right, live right, live right. Yeah, we just want to steer clear, doing what's supposed to, thinking about why we're here. Yes, we have a choice. Say no, prostitution. Say no, destitution. Every day determined to give righteousness a voice. Our man who sees face, leaning on amazing grace. We're sticking to the narrow path and serving to the right and left. Our ways are watched over all our days by the Lord who sets us straight to deliver us from trouble and to choose to bless us. Preach it on, double everything that was stolen from us. Never be forsaken. So guys, we should awaken and just live right. Just live right. Just live right. Just live right, live right, live right. Come on, just live right. What? Just live right. Yeah. Just live right, live right, live right. Say, just live right. Come on, just live right. Just live right, live right, live right. Just live right. Just live right. Just live right, live right, live right. Yeah. Just live right. Yeah.
As for me and my house, we will always obey the rules, right? Yeah.
Hey guys, look at
What?
that
What
girl.
again?
Look at that girl. Huh? That girl beside her beer-bellied dad.
Yeah.
But look at her. She's so pretty.
What? Yeah. She's beautiful.
Yeah.
Haven't you been listening to anything? She's a one-shoe Tim. People like us don't go to people like her. Okay?
But,
it's easy, man.
but she's beautiful.
No, she's
I think
not.
I want to marry her.
What? Tim, snap out of it. Hello? Wait. Earth to Tim. Anyone there? Hello, Tim, wake up.
Tim, come on.
What?
Think of your future children.
Yeah.
How would they be raised? One shoe or two shoe?
Of course, two shoe guys.
Yeah.
Come on.
I know. They would be raised one shoe and one sock.
No, two shoe. But she's beautiful. Don't you see her? She's beautiful.
Listen.
Live in the real world, live in the real world, in the real world, in the real world. Live in the real world, live in the real world, in the real world, in the real world. Live in the real world of consequences. Open your eyes, don't live on the fences. Choose right, live. Choose wrong, die. Day or night, black or white, wrong or right, dark or light. Live in the real world, live in the real world. Live in the real world, live in the real world. In the real world, in the real world. Live in the real world, live in the real world. In the real world, in the real world. Live in the real world of separation. Darkness fights light, no cooperation. Choose right, live. Choose wrong, die. Don't be scared, don't be scared, don't be scared, run away. Live in the real world, live in the real world. Choose intoxication, live hallucination. Choose inebriation, live desperation. Choose collaboration, live incarceration. Choose aberration, live reparation. Live in the real world, 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 live in the real world.
Come on. Okay, I will live in the real world.
Living in the real world's not complicated. Live in sin, you'll be compensated. Choose right, live. Choose wrong, die. It's so easy to see. There's a need for living clean. Live in the real world, live in the real world. Choose right, live. Choose wrong, die.
Hi.
Hey. Oh. Hey!
One shoe, two shoe, a short story review. One shoe, two shoe, all my lifetime should do. What will do?
Whoa, 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 Tim, see what I see? No shoes at all? What?
Whoa. How bad must they be to have no shoes at all?
Yeah.
I wonder what they did wrong.
And what are they carrying in those big bags? Oh no, they're up to no good. Come on, Tim.
But Tommy, what are they doing in the One Shoe Village?
Yeah.
Come on, we have to tell our parents. Quick,
come on.
let's go.
Mom.
Well, what have we here? No shoes? Is this some new gimmick?
It looks totally wrong. Creepy.
You better stay away from those folks, young lady.
Wait, I just wonder what is in those big bags, you know?
Nothing good, I'm sure. Nothing good.
Maybe it's wicked children. They're taking them away. Maybe they eat little boys.
You go to your mother and you go to your father. I have a feeling things will never be the same in One Shoe Village after this.
There's no time. They're coming this way.
Better hide, quick!
Well, where do you think they are going now?
You don't think they goad in the two-shoe people, do you?
No.
Never mind where they go. You run along home. It's late. Go. Good night, world. Another dreary day is done. Let's see what tomorrow brings.
I've heard that in the two-shoe village, they have Sunbox coffee. It tastes better anything we have here.
Better than the swill. Off with you. Don't you know it's almost Christmas? You think you could come up with a better coffee than that?
Good morning, Oscar. I might buy a shoe today. I really need something pink. Maybe this one. Hey, Oliver. What are you doing here? Don't you have to get ready for school or anything?
No, I stopped after second grade. My dad's been gone a long time, you know. Hey, what's going on?
What's going on?
Treachery! How dare they reappear in our village? You kids! Kids? Oliver?
Let rivers flow to those who need to know your love. Let rivers flow to those who need to know your love. Let rivers flow to those who need to feel your touch. From the throne of heaven, healing for the nations. Lord, let rivers flow, let rivers flow. Lord, let rivers flow, let rivers flow. You will make the rivers flow on barren heights, streams within the valleys. You will turn the desert into pools of life. For this again we pray. Let rivers flow to those who need to know your love. Let rivers flow to those who need to feel your touch. From the throne of heaven, healing for the nations. Lord, let rivers flow, let rivers flow. Lord, let rivers flow,
Hey, don't be afraid. We won't hurt you. We don't eat little boys.
I'm Natalie, and this is Neil. Who are you?
I'm Oliver.
It's nice to meet you, Oliver. Now, why don't you tell us why you are following us?
Why don't you have any shoes at all? What did you do? That was so bad that you lost both of your shoes?
Lost them? No. We voluntarily took them off.
Voluntarily? You mean you took your shoes off on purpose?
Sure, Oliver. Let us tell you all about it. Come here and sit down.
You see, we are servants of the Living One, and we love Him very much. We read His Word, and there we learn how He likes things.
And the Living One likes us to have no shoes?
Well, not exactly. Let me tell you about a guy named Moses. He was a great prince of Egypt until the Living One called him to deliver his people. One day, he saw a bush that seemed to be on fire, yet it never actually burned up.
But when Moses went over to look, the Living One called to him from inside the bush and said, "Moses, take off your sandals, for the place where you are standing is holy ground."
And then there was Joshua.
Joshua was also once the leader of the people of the Living One. One day, as he was walking along, the Living One appeared to him with a drawn sword in his hand.
Joshua asked who he was, and he said he was captain of the Living One's armies. And when Joshua fell down to worship him, he said,
"Joshua, take off your sandals, for the place where you are standing is holy ground."
Does the Living One still talk to people today? Did he talk to you? Did he tell you to take your shoes off?
Oh yes, the Living One still talks to people today. He is our best friend, and you can talk with him too.
I can, because there are a few things I would like to talk with him about.
He would like that, but there's something that comes first.
Money I have to pay? Because in the One Shoe Village, that's where I live, we don't have a lot of money.
No, it's not money. It's about something called surrender, humbling yourself.
Oh, I can be really humble. See? My mom taught me how, so when I ask people for money, they feel bad for me.
No, it's not like that. Let me tell you about a guy named John. He saw a vision of the Living One. And when he saw the Living One, he fell down on the ground as though he were dead. No.
Oliver,
It's okay, Oliver.
not
Get
like
up.
that.
It's not like that. It's just that seeing the Living One was so startling. His face shined like the sun. His eyes were like fire. His voice was like the sound of rushing water. And in his right hand, he held 7 stars.
Ooh, it's no wonder John fell down as though dead. I thought you were scary enough just because you have no shoes on.
He is a gentle, loving Savior. Why don't you come and eat lunch with us, and we'll tell you more.
Your keys, your phone, your car insurance, Facebook password, your endurance. These you should try to hold on to. But what good would it do me if I should choose to hold on to the whole world and lose my soul?
My name is Neil, and I choose to lose.
My name is Natalie, and I choose to lose.
My name is Nate, and I choose to lose.
My name is Nori, and I choose to lose.
I choose to lose my life that I may live. I choose to take my heart, freely give everything to you, everything to you. I choose to lose.
I choose to lose. I choose to lose. I choose to lose my life that I may live. I choose to take my heart and freely give everything to you, everything to you. I choose to lose. I choose to lose. I choose to lose. Never lose heart, never lose hope, never lose courage, never lose faith, never lose sight of the good things God has planned, and never lose your good name. I choose to lose my life that I may live. I choose to take my heart and freely give everything to you, everything to you. I choose to lose. I choose to lose. I choose to lose. I will live my life so that people can see the one in us who makes me truly free. I will live my life so that people can see the one in us who makes me truly free. I will live my life so that people can see the one in us who makes me.
My name is Oliver and I choose to lose.
I choose to lose my life that I may live. I choose to take my heart and freely give everything to you, everything to you. I choose to lose. I choose to lose. I choose to lose. I choose to lose.
Nice choice, Oliver.
Yeah.
Todd, I don't know what more I can do for you. I know it's painful, but the doctor said there's nothing more he can do.
I'll hold your hand, Dad. Will that help?
Mom, I'm telling you, I saw people being healed.
That's nice, dear, but things like that doesn't happen today. That's why the Living One gave us doctors to help us and good sense to take care of ourselves.
Where did you see people being healed? I mean, how?
Over in the One Shoe Village, Tommy and I were, watching them from over the wall.
Like, you're not supposed to?
Yes, Mom, like we're not supposed to. But really, we saw these people come into the village. They were people who had no shoes.
No shoes? No shoes at all?
Dad? Dad? Please listen. That's not important. What we saw was they gave food to the hungry children, and they prayed for sick people, and they were healed. Dad, let me bring them here to pray for you.
Tim, I may be sick right now, but I don't know about this no-shoe business.
You might want to stay away from those snowshoe people.
Yeah, Besides, they might have, diseases between their toes.
They're not like us. We don't trust people who aren't like us.
So, when you said there's some things that you'd like to talk to the living one about, what did you mean? What would you like to say to him, Oliver?
Nothing.
You can tell me, then I can help you pray about it.
Well, it's about my dad.
Go on.
Well, he isn't home right now.
Where is he?
They said he was in prison, and it's all my fault.
Your fault? Why don't you tell us what happened?
When I was really little, my dad stole a kilo of rice because he wanted to feed me and my mom. He stole it from a store in the Tushu village.
And so they put him in prison? Wait, is his name Ojo?
How did you know that?
Because we have met your father.
And Oliver, you need to believe that what happened is not your fault, okay?
We go to the prison 3 times a week to hold Bible studies with the people there and teach them about the living one. That's where we met Ojo. Oh, your dad.
You did? What is he like? Does he remember me?
Oh yes, he remembers you. And he's a good man. He met the living one just like you did. He humbled himself and removed his sandals.
He's a no-show person too. Like you. Like us.
He sure is. And you know, sometimes these people get put into prison and the officials in charge of the prison forget to let them go home again when the time of their sentence is over.
That's why we have people who work on their papers and work with the officials so they can be released and go home. Jeremiah 22 verse 16 says, "He defended the cause of the poor and the needy, and so all went well." Is that not what it means to know me, declares the Lord?
And are you helping my dad to come home?
We sure are, Oliver.
So, you know how you said you wanted to talk to the living one about your dad? Why don't we do that right now? Let's pray that he'll be released.
In time for Christmas?
Sure, in time for Christmas.
Okay, let's pray. Amen.
People told me my life would never change, that I would live and die in the one true village, and things would always be the same.
This Christmas things will be different for your family. This Christmas everything will change. The difference is Jesus. Surrender brings us to beautiful, wonderful days.
Christmas things will be different for your family. This Christmas everything will change. The difference is Jesus. Surrender brings us to beautiful, wonderful days.
People tell us lots of things, but lots of things are wrong. Where do they get their information from? We can trust the Holy One who gave his only Son. Pay attention to him.
This Christmas things will be different for my family. This Christmas everything will change.
The difference is Jesus. Surrender brings us to beautiful, wonderful days. This Christmas things will be different for your family. This Christmas everything will change. The difference is Jesus. Surrender brings us to beautiful, wonderful days. The difference is Jesus. Surrender brings us to beautiful, wonderful, beautiful, wonderful, beautiful, wonderful days.
Yeah. Sit down, sit down. It's high time. Things change for the better around here. It's good to be good, but it's better to live in surrender to the living one.
In relationship with him.
What? This snowshoe thing? I just don't know.
Well, I like the idea. Tell me more about the living one. Have you met him?
Yes, we have. He healed Todd's sickness. You can meet him too. Surrender your lives to him.
Now, if any one of you who would like to receive the living one into our lives, to live humbly and walk with him all the days of our life, you may now take off your shoes. Come on. Right, thank you, thank you. Thank you for all those shoes. It's a new life, a brand new day for all of us. And I think the first thing we should do to show the living one that we are his, come on, follow me. Justice must roll on like a river. What is right like an unfailing stream. The heartbeat of religion been pumping here too long. As for me and my household, we'll sing a different song. Hatred is banished, our hearts open wide. From those God-go brothers, we will not hide.
The walls must come down. The walls must come down. Where there is prejudice, bring it to the ground.
must come down. His love is for all. His love is for all. His love is for all. The walls must come down. His love is for all. His love is for all. His love is for all. The walls must come down. The walls must come down. The walls must come down. Where there is prejudice, bring it to the ground. One by one, blinded hearts must see the love of the living one meets. The walls must come down. The walls must come down. The walls must come down. Where there is prejudice, bring it to the ground. One by one, blinded hearts must see the love of the living one meets. The walls must come down. The walls must come down. The walls must come down.
Oliver! Where have you been? What happened to your shoe?
Mama, I met the living one.
Huh?
Hey, everyone! Everyone! I met the living one, and now I'm living surrendered to him, doing the things he wants things done.
That's a pretty big decision for such a little boy. And what do you think the living one will do for you? You think your life is going to change?
Daddy!
Ojo, is that really you? We thought we'd never be seeing you again. Well,
Ojo! You're here! Your shoe! What is going on around here?
Well, when I was in prison, I met the living one. And he had some of his servants work for my release. But more than that, I have now surrendered my life to him. And from now on, my family will live his way according to his plan.
I want that too. We will serve him together.
well, I can see I need to get into a new line of work. Ojo, can anyone meet the living one? Even say someone like me?
Why, yes, Oscar. His offer is for whosoever wills. His invitation is for all the people of the world. We can all come to him, surrender our lives to him, and he will walk with us as we walk with him. Just take that first step, Oscar.
I never thought I would be hearing myself saying this, but I choose to lose my life that I may live. I choose to take my heart and freely give everything to you, everything to you. I choose to lose. I choose to lose. I choose to lose. I choose to lose my life that I may live. I choose to take my heart and freely give everything to you, everything to you. I choose to lose. I choose to lose. I choose to lose. I choose to lose. Young Oliver, why don't you go find your new friends of yours and ask them to come back and teach us more? We promise not to throw things at them this time.
The living one is holy. The living one is holy. He came to us of lowly birth. The angels sang of peace on earth. The living one is holy. The living one is holy. The living one is worthy. The living one is worthy. He came to us of lowly birth. The angels sang of peace on earth. The living one is worthy. The living one is worthy.
So we set aside our differences,
Who set aside his glory for us.
We choose to lay our thinking down.
This special Christmas day, the living one is here. The living one is here. The living one came to us of glory birth. The angels sang of peace on earth. The living one is here. The living one is here. The living one is here. The living one is The walls must come down. The walls must come down. Where there is prejudice, bring it to the ground. One by one, blinded hearts must see the love of the living one meets. The walls must come down. The walls must come down. The walls must come down. Where there is prejudice, bring it to